All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all the honor, the praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered abroad. All right, this is the brother by Resolve, here with a lesson, and Lord willing, that's edifying. So, today I wanted to get into a lesson through the Spirit. It's a pretty basic lesson, but time and time again, it's good, to get back into the basics, stuff like this, such as what the Lord looked like, right? Like an accurate depiction of what, the Lord, all right, Yahweh Shai, right, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, really looks like, okay? So, of course, to start it off, we can get a Revelation 1 and 14. All right. And this is talk about Yahweh Shai, right? It says Revelation 1 and 14. All right. Or we can start at 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool. All right. It says white like wool. Okay. So you comparing the Lord's hair, right, to wool. All right. And what does wool look like? Well, we can get that. Okay. So wool. Let's find one that's on like yeah. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. And what does it look like? A fro, curly hair, right? So Yahweh Shai would have curly hair, such as what? A black man, a so-called black man, right? We also know that the Lord, he stems from, the tribe of Judah, who we know, through the Spirit, or today are, the Negroes, right? The so-called American Negroes that was brought to America, right, to Babylon, in the transatlantic slave trade, that's who the tribe Yahweh Shai comes from. Okay. So let's read that again. Revelation 1 and 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass. All right. Now let's get that. What brass would look like. So brass, you see, kind of like a brownish, got like a brownish kind of color to it, right? So now what happens when, let's get that, Revelation 1 and 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, all right? So now we got to get what burnt brass looks like, And it ain't no way to get around this, man, all right? Brass burn, you see? Brown, all right? Dark brown, okay? And, obviously, Yahweh Shai just didn't have, a brown, very dark feet, dark feet. And then, the rest of his body was, had no pigmentation, or was so-called white or red. No, all right. His feet, all right. The description of his feet matched his whole body, man. Okay. So let's read that again. Revelation 1 and 15. It says, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. Okay. And yeah, we can get that brass burned in the furnace, right? And you'll see, because they know all these pictures that come up, right? Showing, a dark-skinned man. Okay. Yeah. And you can see if Yahweh Shai hair was like that, skin looked like that, All right. From there, then who is this? All right. And exactly. Okay. And we can get that. So let's just put regular Jesus, right? And look who comes up. This pale face, all right, weird looking, stringy hair looking dude, right? This does not match the description, okay, of Revelation, the first chapter. All right. This is a better depiction, okay? But all this has nothing to do with the only begotten Son, all right, Yahweh Shai, all right. This is a made up idol coming from, let's get it, Cesare Borgia, all right. This is who it comes from. You see, during the Renaissance period, all right. A false idol that was up, all right. And that's why another thing too, that's why we stay away from saying this name Jesus, okay? Because it's a false name, going back to false idols, okay? When you worship and you pray in the name of Jesus, this is who you praying to, all right? When you say Christ, okay, this is who you praying to, okay? An Edomite, which the Edomites have nothing to do with, going back to Israel, being an Israelite, all right? They the wicked, evil twin brother of Jacob, all right? Which Jacob, of course, is the father of the 12 tribes, right? That has nothing to do with Esau, all right? Esau is Jacob's evil twin brother, right? So we're gonna get we can get the book of Daniel, because it also goes into it. Daniel 7 and 9, right? And it says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. Okay, that's what it's going into. All right, the Most High, all right, would also be a favor a so-called black man, be a so-called a black man, right? Let's get that again, wool. Or matter of fact, we can type in Yahweh Shai. Because when you type in Yahweh Shai, this is what comes up. All right. Now we don't pray and worship these images. However, we know that, through the scriptures, all right, these are accurate, depictions of what he would have looked like, all right, walking the earth, all right. Not a damn Edomite with long hair, okay. Looking like a damn some damn sodomite or something, man. All right. And that's the power of the name as well. If you can't get the name, all right, then the Lord ain't dealing with you. All right. That's why the name is so important. Okay, because when you say the name Yahweh Shai, all right, you're not thinking about no damn Cesare Borgia, man. You ain't think about that, them false images coming up. Okay, this is what comes up. All right, this is what pops up in your head, man. All right. Now it's important, of course, like I mentioned. All right, don't worship these images. However, we know the truth, how the Lord is supposed to look like. Okay, and coming from that, the Lord being the tribe of Judah. All right, he looked like a so-called black man, a Jake. All right. Let's see. No, this ain't what I want. Yeah, they see now Google, because it was a picture, there's a picture on Google that showing Jacob, being a so-called black man versus an Edomite being a so-called white man. Yeah. But that's fine though. The point was made anyway. No matter what, Esau try to do, on Google, all right, whatever try to, we know the truth and we know how to find it, all right, and we've been taught, from our elders and apostles, on down, the truth, all right, and we lining it up with the scriptures, all right, going through the scriptures, going to the etymology, actually breaking these things down, man, all right, not denying what it truly means, all right. And that's what a unbeliever would do. They'll say, "Oh, that's not what it's talk about. It's spiritual." What they want to be spiritual is spiritual, but what they want to be physical is physical. And that's what these unbelievers do. These anti-Christians do. All right. But the point was made. All right. Just a quick lesson. Through the Spirit. Going into of course, what the Lord actually look like, when he was on the scene, all right, and what he will look like, when he eventually, make his return and destroy this place. All right, so with that, I like to give all honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakodash, Shalom.